Up until 3 weeks ago, Victoria's Gabriel Varga was Canada's biggest name, competing for kickboxing's biggest promotion company, Glory Kickboxing. After climbing the ranks for 10 years, he finally reached the pinnacle of kickboxing by becoming world champion, but failed to defend his title after suffering a highly controversial loss to Ukrainian Serhei Adamchuk at Glory 25.
It was a frustrating fight. There was a lot of clenching, a lot of illegal activity happening. So when the decision was announced, I wasn't too choked up about it. Mentally, for that fight, I just wasn't in the right place.
Despite several warnings for clinching and headbutting, the referee elected not to dock points from Adamchuk.
What's messing up the face of Gabriel Varga? It's not the punches.
We didn't even talk to the ref after. One of the head guys in Glory jumped on the ring apparently after and asked him, or told him, "You should have taken a point." And he went, "I know I should have."
Varga received support from his coaches and online martial arts fans who dubbed him the real winner and say he was robbed.
In all honesty, I was pretty disgusted. I was upset.
The Victoria native says his desire for fighting was dwindling heading into this past bout.
My hunger to compete and to improve as a fighter had kind of gone away. I came into the gym throughout the whole camp. I did all the work that I normally do, but I wasn't enjoying it.
Now, after being handed his biggest loss, he says he's once again focused on returning to the top.
Everything's changed now. My mindset's changed. The next fight, I'm already saying in my head what my new record is going to be. It's 26-3 right now, but I keep saying 27-3.
Confidence is crucial in any sport, and Varga is hoping his determination is good enough to get him back to the peak of Glory's featherweight division and put Canada back on the kickboxing map.
Trudeau strong and free.
L-Box Co. is selling boxes full of hygiene products with the proceeds going to women's shelters across the Lower Mainland. The tampons and pads are then redistributed to shelters to help women in need.
There's a lot of women here who don't have access to pads and tampons, and they aren't able to purchase them. And pads and tampons are actually the least donated item in Canada. So we decided that, it wasn't really something that should be acceptable, and we wanted to do our part to give back and be able to help provide these women without access.
The company has created some videos to encourage conversation not just with women, but also with men. They're trying to erase the negative stigma talking about women's periods.
Am I the only one who doesn't understand why girls are punished every month for not being pregnant? #periods suck.
Many women on the downtown east side admit they have trouble including these products into their budgets.
I would say out of a 12-month period, maybe 8 times. 8 months out of the 12 months. I'm frantically looking for free ones.
So it's interesting how Danielle has...
Women access our program right from 10 o'clock in the morning, and as soon as we open, women come straight to the desk and ask for hygiene products. And then we have a little break during our lunch, and even from after the lunch on, throughout the day, women are just constantly asking for pads and panty liners, and we run out. So we just don't even have the capacity to give out.
Workers at the downtown east side women's center say that the majority of their donations come from local businesses and residents. They say that they're unable to meet demand and can be out for weeks on end. Couture hopes that they continue to help women in need one box at a time. Ahmar Khan in Langley for BCIT Magazine. Winning a championship in any sport, at any level, at any age is a memory you will cherish for a lifetime. And that is the case for the Belmont Junior Girls Volleyball team. The Bulldogs capped off their undefeated year going 96-0 by celebrating their championship victory in front of a gym full of students, teachers, and supporters. The provincial title marks the school's 4th since its inception in 1947 and first in their new location. Coaches and players knew this was going to be a special team, as most of the girls have been together for nearly 5 years.
It was really cool, a fun experience for sure. It was even better winning with my good friends. We all have been playing for 5 years, so it was just a really cool experience. We all are friends on the court, but off the court, we're going to be together for years to come.
They're dedicated. They're enthusiastic. They play a lot of volleyball. Even when they have a chance to be in the gym, they'll just grab a volleyball and start bumping it around. And they're a tight-knit group. They play for each other, and that's probably the most important thing in team sports.